Good morning. It's Monday, October 30th. Did you see on Saturday we lost Chandler Bing, played by Matthew Perry from Friends? Yeah, he passed away. The revelations we've had of him in the last year or so were quite amazing, weren't they? Anyway, tomorrow's Halloween, right? Ooh, scary. Woo, what's going on that's scary? You want to be scared? Forget about the kids coming in their costumes. Look at your stock portfolios. That's scary, right? Jeez. The other thing that's going on is Israel and Hamas. And then last week, apparently we dropped bombs in Iran for whatever reason. I'm not quite certain of. That whole region is scary. Wow. Hey, we don't have to go halfway around the world for scary, do we? We can just look at what happened in Maine or what's going on in our own streets of Chicago. Ooh, that's really scary. Ooh. And other things, what about the telemarketers? They just don't give it a rest, do they? And they're using artificial intelligence to make us think we're talking to a real human being. Wow, ask them a question that they're not anticipating and click. Be careful how you answer some of those questions, though. You don't want them to record you to use your voice for something else later on down the road. And the other thing that's scary, the final thing that's scary, how about this? Look at your homeowner's insurance premiums. That's really scary, isn't it? But what's even scary about that is that's a self-inflicted wound. We've turned insurance companies into maintenance companies. Yes. Hey, anyway, let's get to today's topic. Yes, let's take a look at Aetna. Aetna in the senior marketplace, they have a Plan F for people who were 65 before January 1st of 2020. They have a Plan G, that's the best value, and they have a Plan N. Plan N doesn't sell so well, but people like them because they have the $20 copay and the $50 ER copay. They do not cover the excess of Medicare, so be careful with those Plan Ns. The other thing that's unique about Aetna is, especially for those of us in Illinois who can't wait to leave this state because we're being run so well by our leaders, if you transition to Florida, for example, you maintain Illinois rates. So when you talk to me, if you're going to transition to another state, let me know, because Aetna might just be the unique company for you to maintain Illinois rates, because Illinois actually has very good rates for Medicare supplements. And so to go along with that Medicare supplement, Aetna has a prescription drug program. They actually have 3 plans. The cheapest one is the SMART program. Then they have a choice program. And finally, the third is their plus program. Which one's right for you? I don't know, but give me a list of your medications. We'll run a program to tell you which one's in your best interest. Well, Aetna, if those 2 plans aren't right for you, you can always go the Medicare Advantage route. Yes, the Medicare Advantage plans with Aetna, they have 8 different plans in the general area right around here by my office. Which one's right for you? Well, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. We want to make sure you get what's in your best interest. What can determine that? It can be determined whether you prefer an HMO or a PPO, whether your doctor's in one network or not. And also, like we just talked about with the prescription drug card plans, the Medicare Advantage plans, all but the Eagle plan, have the prescription drug cards written into them, so your particular need for prescriptions, what they are, will help determine which plan is just right for you. And a lot of the plans have those ancillary coverages we've been talking about. They have a dental, a vision, a hearing benefit. They have meals when you're coming out of the hospital. They have foot care. That's a unique one, foot care. How about this? A lot of people, I didn't know, need to have their toenails clipped. Aetna's got a built-in plan for that. They also have over-the-counter benefits with a lot of their plans, and silver sneakers. One reason why I like Aetna so much is that Aetna in the Chicago metropolitan area includes all 74 hospitals. I'm sorry, that's supposed to be scary. Well, that wasn't when you find out that all 74 hospitals are in the network. You're not going to have to worry about where you go. Anyway, that's a little bit about the Aetna Medicare Advantage programs. Hey, so what's going on at the MLD agency? Well, last week we did a lot of business with Medicare Advantage prescription drug card plans. It's open enrollment. This is the time. We also wrote several prescription drug card programs and did some Medicare supplement business and some dental business. That's what's going on here at the MLD agency. It's that time of year. Remember, open enrollment now. We're good 2 weeks plus into open enrollment, and it ends December 7th. Those who procrastinate may not get their business in time. So I always tell people, you want this all taken care of by Thanksgiving. Anyway, until next week, let's talk about next week. Oh, how about why these insurance companies are very much interested in you getting your hearing checked. Until next week.